What's up, you guys? It's Jonno! Today we got a lit episode for you in Pokemon Go. We are gonna cover how to solo Alolan Raichu. You gotta solo this thing, you guys. I know a lot of you guys are like me and you play solo all the time, whether you have to because there's nobody in your area who plays, or because you choose to because that's just the way you like to play. You have to solo a lot of raids. I end up in a lot of situations where there's an Alolan Raichu and I'm like, I have got to be able to solo this thing. So I have come up with a few techniques myself that I wanted to share with you to be able to solo this raid. Alright, so let's go ahead and dive into it, you guys. We got two methods to solo this raid. One is with all Bite Crunch Tyrantars, which you can see here. They're very, very strong. Tyranitar is obviously one of the strongest Pokemon in the game, so Bite Crunch is going to get you there. If you have Smackdown, I would not recommend changing that move. Do not change Smackdown. It is a legacy move. You cannot get it back unless it's a special event, maybe in the future, but there's no guarantees on that, so never ever move change Smackdown. But if you have any other move on your Tyranitar, you can move change it to Crunch. Crunch is the best move as a charge move for Tyranitar, especially for this particular situation, but overall it is generally considered the best move for Tyranitar. You don't have to go move change all your Tyranitars, but you need to have at least 6 of them that have Crunch. So if you haven't got any Tyranitars, make sure that you are doing those Tyranitar raids when you get the chance, and just make sure that you stockpile those Tyranitars in any way that you can, even the bad IV ones, alright? Even the bad IV. If it's high CP, you keep it, alright? Do not transfer any bad IV Tyranitars unless they're really, really low CP. And if you have high CP Larvitars, evolve them into Tyranitar. It's a good move. Even if they're bad IV, they're still going to work great for these raids. And the difference between a 0% IV and a 100% IV Tyranitar is only about 15% overall. And that is the same for every single Pokemon in the land. So yeah, even if you have a 0, they're still really good as long as they're high CP. That combat power means everything, alright? So anyway, you can see that I took down the Alolan Raichu with ease. It really wasn't even hard, alright? So then I was thinking to myself, well, is there any other movesets that I could use against Alolan Raichu that would be pretty effective and most people would have these Pokemon? And I was thinking, well, Alolan Raichu is weak versus ground, and ground is generally considered a very strong type in the game. So your next move type that you're going to be looking for to be able to solo an Alolan Raichu is ground types. If you guys have some strong ground types, you will be able to solo Alolan Raichu. So let's go ahead and cover some of those types. Here you can see me move changing my ground types, making sure that I've got Mud Slap and Earthquake on all of my different Pokemon. That's mostly Rhydon and Groudon. Those are pretty much your two that you're going to go for. Rhyperior is also in the list, but I did not use my Rhyperior because it's not very high CP. So I have really high IV Groudons and I have really high CP Groudons as well as high IV and high CP Rhydons. So I just did a couple of quick move changes on those, make sure they all have the correct moves, and here we go. We'll see if we can solo it. Spoiler alert, I did it. It's really easy. Honestly, these are not hard raids. It's a tier 3 raid. I think you need to be at least like level 30 with decent Pokemon. I mean, your level doesn't matter, but by the time you've got to level 30, you've had some pretty good experiences in Pokemon Go and collected some pretty good Pokemon along the way. That's generally true because it takes you about a certain amount of time to get to level 30. So I would think that anybody who's level 30 could do this on their own, probably even lower level. If you guys know how to solo an Alolan Raichu, let me know what level are you down in the comments. I'm very curious what level players are able to do this. I'm a pretty high level player, level 39. I've only been playing this account since July of 2018 when my main level 40 account got banned. Rest in peace. All right, never spoof to GoFest, you guys, don't do it. I tried going to GoFest in real life, bad experience. I tried spoofing their bad experience. Basically, I'm just not going to GoFest anymore. But yeah, this is my new account. I'm almost level 40 after about 8 months of gameplay. So yeah, doing it pretty fast. And as you can see, I did that Alolan Raichu pretty fast as well. They're very easy. So ground type and dark type, those are your friends. You can get through Alolan Raichu with those ground type and dark type moves. And if you did it with a different moveset, please let me know what you used down in the comments. I would really love to hear what moves and what Pokemon you were able to solo Alolan Raichu with as well. Thanks everybody for watching my video. Thank you to my amazing subscribers, and peace!